My dear Virgo, if your eyes are reading this now, it's because the cosmos itself is screaming a truth that can no longer be contained. A powerful current of divine energy is sweeping through your existence, bringing forth a revelation so profound, so urgent, that it demands your full attention. This isn't by chance, my child. Your soul called out, and the universe responded with an immediate, undeniable embrace. For too long, a subtle yet persistent veil has obscured the path to your deepest desires, affecting the very fabric of your daily life. Perhaps you've felt a silent resistance in your finances, a yearning for deeper connection in your relationships, or a restless whisper in your heart that steals your inner peace. This message is the key to understanding why these patterns persist and how they've held you back from the true abundance you deserve. Today, my beloved Virgo, we will finally lift that veil together. This sacred time is dedicated to uncovering the very core of what has been blocking your flow, guiding you to dismantle the invisible barriers that stand between you and a life filled with prosperity, harmonious love, and profound tranquility. Listen with your heart wide open, for what I'm about to share will resonate deeply within your very being. A child, these invisible bonds are often echoes from past cycles, karmic imprints, or even the subtle yet powerful influence of certain planetary alignments. Consider the recent transit of Saturn, for instance, which often brings lessons of restriction and discipline, highlighting areas where you might feel limited or burdened. It's not a punishment, but a cosmic mirror reflecting where your greatest growth is needed, revealing patterns you've carried without realizing their weight. These unseen chains manifest in surprisingly tangible ways in your daily life. They can show up as recurring financial setbacks where opportunities seem to slip through your fingers no matter how hard you work. In relationships, they might appear as a tendency to attract similar challenges or a struggle to form truly deep, trusting bonds. They whisper doubts that undermine your career potential and steal your peace, leaving you feeling perpetually unfulfilled. Understanding these profound influences is the first step towards true liberation, my dear Virgo. It's about recognizing that what you perceive as external misfortune often has roots in an energetic blueprint that you can and will transform. I am here to illuminate these hidden connections, to show you precisely where these chains are anchored, so you no longer walk in the shadows of what once was. Do not fear what you uncover, for knowledge is power, and with this awareness comes the immense ability to reshape your destiny. The universe is always conspiring for your highest good, and this very moment is a testament to that truth. You are on the precipice of a profound shift, ready to step into a future unburdened by the past, a future where your true potential can finally unfold with grace and ease. To truly break free, my beloved, you must first embrace the power of conscious release and intention. This isn't merely about wishing for change, it's about actively severing energetic ties and reprogramming your inner landscape. Visualize yourself standing at a crossroads, with one path leading to old patterns and the other towards boundless freedom. The choice is yours, and with my guidance, you will learn how to choose the path of light, one deliberate step at a time. As you commit to this process, watch as the practical aspects of your life begin to transform. Financial blockages will dissolve, allowing new streams of income and opportunities to flow effortlessly into your life. Your relationships will deepen, attracting connections that truly nourish your soul and reflect your highest vibration. A profound sense of inner peace will settle within you, anchoring you amidst any storm, granting you an unwavering sense of security and belonging. This journey requires an open heart and a willingness to look inward, my dear Virgo. It is an active collaboration between your spirit and the wisdom I impart. Remember, you hold the power to co-create your reality. I am merely here to offer the map and compass, to shine a light on the hidden pathways, but it is your courage and determination that will propel you forward into this magnificent new chapter. Embrace this transformative period with unwavering faith, knowing that every challenge you've faced has prepared you for this very moment of breakthrough. The universe is aligning to support your highest good, ready to shower you with blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Your liberation is not just a possibility, it is your destined reality, waiting for you to claim it with both hands and a joyful heart. The quiet moments after the initial stirrings often reveal the true extent of our unease. A noticeable stillness settled, a heavy blanket of introspection that invited no easy escape. It was within this quiet that a subtle discomfort began to make itself known, a persistent whisper of what lay unaddressed beneath the surface of daily life. This was not a sudden revelation, but rather the slow, inevitable unfolding of truths previously deferred, now demanding their rightful attention. For too long, certain feelings had been neatly tucked away, unspoken fears and aspirations left lingering in the shadowed corners of the mind. Each unacknowledged emotion added to a growing internal weight, an invisible burden that subtly influenced every decision and interaction. The desire for genuine expression, long suppressed, now resurfaced with an undeniable urgency, pushing against the constructed calm. It was a silent clamor, echoing the parts of oneself yearning to be heard. This quiet resistance, however, harbored a nascent strength, a hidden resolve waiting for its moment to bloom. The impulse for genuine change, once a fleeting thought, solidified into a clear intention, a steady flame within the emerging gloom. It wasn't about escaping a current situation, but rather about confronting the internal landscape with courage and unwavering honesty. The path forward, though undefined, felt increasingly necessary. The first tentative steps towards this introspection involved dismantling old assumptions, one by one. It meant facing the doubts that had taken root, the self-imposed limitations that had shaped perceptions for far too long. This examination was not without its discomforts, yet each layer peeled back revealed a clearer picture of the authentic self, stripped of pretense. It was a rigorous but essential reckoning with one's own core. As these insights began to surface, a distinct glimmer of hope appeared, a delicate light piercing through the lingering uncertainty. The promise of self-discovery, once a distant concept, now felt tangible, an achievable goal that beckoned with gentle persistence. This inner journey, though intensely personal, carried the potential for significant transformation, offering a fresh start on a path defined by authenticity and growth. The subtle shift in perspective often begins not with a grand revelation, but with a simple observation, an unexpected encounter that rearranges the familiar. A chance meeting, a phrase overheard, or perhaps a new idea encountered in the quiet of a moment can act as a catalyst, gently guiding one's gaze towards unexplored horizons. The world, once viewed through a familiar lens, now offered glimpses of new contours, inviting a broader understanding. This unexpected external stimulus provided the much-needed impetus for internal recalibration. It was akin to a slight adjustment of focus, where the blurred edges of previous understanding suddenly snapped into sharper definition. The previous introspection had cleared the ground, making way for these novel inputs to take root and flourish. What once seemed settled began to show signs of exciting fluidity, urging further exploration. Old assumptions, once rigid pillars of belief, began to flex and yield under the gentle pressure of these fresh perspectives. The comfort of the known gave way to the invigorating challenge of the unknown, fostering a mindset open to endless possibilities. It was a liberation from preconceived notions, allowing the mind to wander beyond established boundaries and consider alternatives previously dismissed. This intellectual expansion felt exhilarating. As these new ideas integrated, the world around took on a richness and complexity previously unnoticed. Connections between disparate elements, once hidden, now became vividly apparent, weaving together a more coherent and comprehensive picture. The individual pieces of life's intricate puzzle began to fit together with remarkable precision, revealing underlying patterns and a deeper sense of interconnectedness. This wider view brought clarity and insight. With this expanding understanding came a distinct sense of liberation, a lightness that replaced the former internal strain. A new direction, though still emerging, felt increasingly clear, guided by an inner compass recalibrated by fresh insights. It was a movement towards a future shaped not by old limitations, but by an expansive vision, promising continued growth and discovery on a path now brightly illuminated. With newfound clarity, the time for contemplation yielded to the necessity of action, the quiet internal shifts now manifesting in tangible steps forward. The insights gained were no longer mere concepts, but guiding principles, ready to be applied to the realities of daily existence. This transition from introspection to purposeful engagement marked a significant turning point, a deliberate choice to shape one's unfolding path. Navigating the complexities of the world now felt different, infused with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of one's place within it. Each interaction, every challenge encountered, became an opportunity to exercise the wisdom recently acquired. The external landscape, once a source of potential friction, now responded to a more grounded and conscious approach, reflecting the internal harmony achieved. The noticeable impact of this personal transformation began to ripple outwards, subtly influencing relationships and interactions with the surrounding environment. Conversations held more meaning, decisions were made with greater conviction, and the overall quality of engagement improved remarkably. This internal alignment fostered a resonance with the external world, creating a more harmonious and fulfilling experience of life. Yet this journey was not without its new obstacles. Challenges persisted, though they were now met with a greater resilience and a more resourceful mindset. Difficulties were no longer roadblocks, but opportunities for further refinement, tests of the newfound wisdom. Each hurdle overcome solidified the internal changes, reinforcing the strength and adaptability cultivated through introspection and broadened perspective. Looking ahead, the path ahead stretched out, not as a predefined route, but as an evolving landscape continuously shaped by conscious choices and ongoing learning. The individual, no longer bound by past limitations, moved forward with a quiet confidence, ready to embrace the next phase of discovery. This continued evolution promised an enduring sense of purpose, ensuring that each step brought richer experiences and deeper understanding. A quiet stillness often precedes moments of profound clarity, a space where thoughts coalesce and new perspectives take shape. Within this calm, a subtle shift occurred, a gradual dawning that hinted at possibilities previously unconsidered. It was not a sudden jolt, but rather a gentle unfolding of understanding, revealing a landscape of opportunity that had always been present, yet unseen. The subtle whispers of intuition began to form a coherent message, pointing towards a fresh direction. This growing awareness crystallized into a distinct realization, presenting a challenge that felt both daunting and incredibly compelling. It was an invitation to move beyond familiar boundaries, to explore uncharted territory within one's capabilities and aspirations. The idea presented itself with a quiet insistence, an undeniable call to re-evaluate current approaches and consider alternative paths. A sense of purpose began to solidify, drawing attention towards a specific area for development. The initial reaction mixed a thrill of anticipation with a natural apprehension for what lay ahead. There was an invigorating feeling accompanying the prospect of growth, alongside the acknowledgement of significant effort required. This blend of excitement and thoughtful consideration marked the beginning of a crucial internal process. It was a recognition that venturing into the unknown would demand resilience, but also promised considerable reward. Contemplating the scope of this new venture, the immense potential it held became increasingly evident. It represented a chance to cultivate new skills, to refine existing ones, and to contribute in a manner that felt truly meaningful. The path, while undefined, resonated deeply with underlying ambitions, offering a chance to align actions with core values. This broad vision provided a strong motivational force. An internal commitment solidified, marking a definitive turn towards pursuing this newly recognized path. It wasn't merely an idea to consider, but a direction to follow with determination and focus. The decision felt empowering, an affirmation of a willingness to embrace change and actively shape future experiences. This foundational choice set the stage for all subsequent actions and explorations. With the clarity of purpose now firmly established, the focus shifted from introspection to practical application. The initial step involved sketching out a preliminary framework, a basic structure for the journey ahead. This involved mapping out key milestones and potential areas that required immediate attention. It was a process of translating abstract intentions into concrete, actionable steps, creating the very first blueprint for progress. The next crucial phase involved gathering insights and expanding understanding of the terrain. This meant extensive observation and learning, assimilating knowledge from various sources relevant to the emerging path. Every piece of information, every new fact, helped to fill in the gaps in the nascent plan, refining the approach. This dedicated period of study proved invaluable in establishing a firm base. Identifying the specific resources and competencies necessary for advancement became a priority. This included recognizing the tools that would aid progression, along with the particular skills that needed cultivation or acquisition. Assessing one's current capabilities against future requirements helped to pinpoint areas needing development. It was a strategic assessment of what was available versus what needed to be built. Overcoming the natural inertia that often accompanies new beginnings required conscious effort and resolve. Minor hurdles appeared, testing the initial commitment, but each one was met with a steady persistence. Building momentum became paramount, driven by small, consistent actions that gradually accumulated. This steady forward motion proved more powerful than any grand, sudden leap. As these initial efforts took hold, a tangible sense of advancement began to emerge. The once abstract vision started to take on more defined contours, and the purpose felt increasingly solidified. Each completed step, however small, contributed to a growing confidence in the chosen direction. This sustained progression confirmed that the efforts were well placed and yielding early returns. The early signs of progress manifested subtly at first, like faint ripples on a calm surface, gradually expanding into more noticeable patterns. Observing the initial results of dedicated effort brought a quiet satisfaction and reinforcement. These were not grand victories, but significant indicators that the chosen methods were effective and the path was viable. It was a validating experience, affirming the commitment made. From these practical experiences, unexpected insights began to surface, refining the understanding of the endeavor itself. The initial theoretical framework was continuously adjusted as real-world interactions provided invaluable lessons. This iterative process of doing and learning allowed for a more nuanced and effective approach to develop. The journey itself became a teacher, unveiling new dimensions previously unseen. The journey required considerable flexibility, as unforeseen circumstances occasionally presented themselves, demanding quick adjustments. Adapting to these shifts became a natural part of the process, demonstrating an agile mindset. Rather than impediments, these moments became opportunities to innovate and strengthen the overall strategy. This adaptability proved crucial in maintaining forward motion. Each small success, each piece of confirmed progress, served to reinforce the conviction in the chosen direction. The early breakthroughs, though modest, built a strong foundation of belief, validating the time and effort invested. This positive feedback loop fueled continued dedication and provided the motivation to press onward. It confirmed that the efforts were indeed aligning with the desired outcomes. Looking ahead, the vision for the next phase of development became remarkably clearer, illuminated by the knowledge gained and the progress made. The path that once seemed a distant possibility now felt like a tangible reality, with a clearer set of goals on the horizon. This expanded perspective allowed for the anticipation of future challenges and opportunities with greater foresight. The vast cosmos often categorizes the 12 zodiac signs, not just by their individual characteristics, but also by fundamental elements that shape their very essence. These elements, fire, earth, air, and water, represent distinct forms of energy and consciousness, providing a foundational understanding of each sign's inherent nature. Each elemental group shares a common thread, influencing temperament, instinctual responses, and general outlook on life's many experiences. By grasping these elemental principles, you gain a richer appreciation for the underlying forces that drive both yourself and those around you, revealing shared energies. Consider the dynamic trio of fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. These signs burn with passion, exuding enthusiasm and an unwavering drive to act and create. They are often characterized by their boundless energy, courageous spirit, and a natural inclination towards leadership and innovation. Individuals with a strong fire influence tend to be optimistic, inspiring, and direct in their approach, bringing warmth and vitality to any situation. Their light illuminates paths and motivates those nearby. Then we have the grounded and practical earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. These individuals are firmly rooted in reality, valuing stability, security, and tangible results. They possess a methodical approach to life, demonstrating patience, persistence, and a strong sense of responsibility. Earth signs often excel in bringing ideas into concrete form, building lasting structures, and providing a reliable foundation for endeavors. Their steady presence offers comfort and reliability to their surroundings. Finally, the intellectual and communicative air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. These signs are driven by thought, connection, and the exchange of ideas, thriving in environments that foster mental stimulation and social interaction. They are often characterized by their keen intellect, fairness, and ability to see multiple perspectives, making them excellent communicators and problem solvers. Air signs value objectivity and freedom, bringing a fresh, innovative perspective to any discussion or collaborative effort. Their insights often inspire new understanding. Completing the elemental quartet are the intuitive and empathetic water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. These individuals are deeply connected to their emotions and the feelings of others, possessing a profound sense of intuition and compassion. They often navigate the world through their emotional landscape, valuing deep personal connections, nurturing relationships, and offering profound understanding. Water signs are known for their protective nature and their ability to flow with life's currents, adapting to circumstances with grace and sensitivity. Understanding the individual elements is only the beginning. True insight comes from recognizing how these elements interact when different signs connect. For instance, fire and air elements tend to complement each other as air fuels fire, enhancing its energy and providing intellectual stimulation. Similarly, earth and water signs often harmonize, with water nourishing the earth, fostering growth, stability, and emotional depth in their interactions. These combinations often lead to balanced and supportive dynamics where energies flow easily. However, not all elemental pairings are inherently harmonious, presenting opportunities for growth or friction. Fire can scorch earth, leading to misunderstandings when fiery passion meets earthy practicality, potentially creating tension or requiring significant adaptation. Air can scatter water, making emotional connections feel abstract or detached, challenging the water sign's need for deep feeling. These contrasting elements necessitate conscious effort and understanding to build strong, enduring connections. Ultimately, the interplay of elements is a dance of energies, revealing how different fundamental temperaments might blend, challenge, or support one another. Recognizing these elemental dynamics within yourself and in your relationships can offer profound clarity. It allows you to anticipate potential areas of synergy or conflict, fostering greater empathy and adaptability. This awareness empowers you to navigate personal interactions with more wisdom, appreciating the diverse strengths each elemental combination brings to the human experience. Beyond the elements, another fundamental layer of astrological understanding comes from the modalities, also known as qualities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. These modalities describe the inherent rhythm and approach each zodiac sign takes towards life, change, and stability. While elements tell us about the core nature, modalities reveal how that nature expresses itself in terms of initiative, persistence, or adaptability, adding nuanced layers to each sign's personality and behavior patterns. Leading the charge are the cardinal signs: Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. These signs are the initiators, the pioneers, and the natural leaders of the zodiac. They possess a strong drive to begin new projects, set trends, and take decisive action. Cardinal signs are often characterized by their ambition, their desire for progress, and their proactive approach to creating change in their world. They are the driving force, always moving forward, ready to shape their reality and inspire others to do the same. Following the initiators are the fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. These signs are the preservers, the stabilizers, and the embodiment of persistence. Once they set their minds on something, they are incredibly resolute, steadfast, and resistant to change, aiming to maintain what has been established. Fixed signs are known for their unwavering determination, loyalty, and their ability to build and hold on to structures, ideas, and relationships. They provide the necessary stability and commitment to see endeavors through to completion. Rounding out the modalities are the adaptable, mutable signs: Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. These signs are the change-makers, the communicators, and the masters of flexibility. They thrive on variety, intellectual stimulation, and are highly adaptable to new environments and circumstances, seeking flow and transition. Mutable signs are characterized by their versatility, their open-mindedness, and their willingness to adjust their plans, making them excellent at connecting disparate ideas and navigating complex situations with ease. The true magic of astrology unfolds when we see how elements and modalities combine, creating the rich, unique blend that defines each zodiac sign. A fiery cardinal Aries is a powerful innovator, while an earthy, fixed Taurus is a persistent builder. A watery, mutable Pisces is an adaptable empath, and an airy cardinal Libra is a proactive peacemaker. Each combination paints a specific energetic portrait, giving us profound clues about inherent strengths, potential challenges, and innate ways of interacting with the world. Embracing these insights offers more than just a label. It provides a profound tool for self-discovery and personal empowerment. Understanding your own elemental and modal makeup helps you appreciate why you react a certain way, what truly motivates you, and how you can best leverage your natural talents. It's about recognizing your authentic self, celebrating your unique characteristics, and finding ways to navigate life that align with your deepest astrological predispositions, fostering internal harmony. Furthermore, this rich framework extends beyond self-understanding, offering invaluable insights into your relationships with others. By recognizing the elemental and modal compositions of friends, family, and colleagues, you gain a deeper appreciation for their perspectives, motivations, and communication styles. This awareness fosters greater empathy, reduces misunderstandings, and cultivates more harmonious interactions, allowing you to appreciate the diverse tapestry of human personalities around you. Your personal astrological blueprint holds countless secrets waiting to be unveiled. To learn more about your unique sign and explore its profound implications for your journey, or to continue discovering the fascinating world of astrology with us, tap the playlist or video appearing on your screen right now.